Hello everyone, my name is Swingpoint and welcome to episode 2 of Batman by Telltale Games. This episode is called Children of Arkham. I'm really excited for this. I'm super pumped to see what they have in store because I've heard nothing but good things about episode 2 here. I think we're going to learn a lot more about Batman's past, especially since the ending of episode 1 kind of resulted in Batman yelling at Alfred over what he found out with Falcone and his parents. So we'll see what's all up about that. I'm super sorry I didn't get all of these episodes out right away when I usually do. It's because I was unable to get a code until way late for reasons that are never gonna happen again. You don't gotta worry about it. It was just one of those freak things. So thank you guys for showing up here even though the episodes are not out immediately at 2 a.m. like they usually are. But we're gonna have a good time here. Let's get into it. Previously on Batman. They don't do it anymore, so now I have to. So here's I actually replayed this last night.
Revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
And you guys told me he's Penguin.
Mr. Wayne.
I think he's gonna be the main villain.
Thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham.
I think something's gonna happen to Harvey too.
Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
No.
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Ah, this is so good. I played this all last night.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Oh!
I bet.
I think those two are really gonna have a
This
really
is
interesting
Selena.
dynamic too. Really interesting. Hey, how's cooking good looking?
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
Which was a plant. It wasn't actually
The
Falcone.
chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Christ almighty!
And I didn't brutalize him.
It's the Waynes.
Right. What?
Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
One thing I don't understand is how his mask, like, moves with his eyebrows. I've never understood that. Okay, guys, this is gonna be really good. I actually had to replay the entire episode 1 last night because my save file got all messed up. So I'm completely refreshed on everything that happened in episode 1, so maybe I'll be able to provide some more interesting commentary, some more insightful commentary. I don't know. You guys told me that Oz is the Penguin. I am not that familiar with the comic book history of Batman, so I don't know much about the Penguin. I do know he's a creep, though. And you guys have been saying that the portrayal of the Penguin in here so far is, like, so unique and so cool. We've never seen it like this in a Batman before, which is super awesome.
You don't have to do this. Only you now, Master Bruce.
Is that like planted into the ground? That must be where they died, huh? Crime Alley. Huh. Wow, that's subtle.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this.
What is
I
that?
know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld.
Oh.
This isn't going away. It's also public.
You hid
messy.
this from me. Trashing my family, man.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family, too. Don't forget that. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades.
This day?
I hoped it would never come.
Forget
What?
the papers. I want to hear it from you.
Yeah, what the hell?
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce.
Okay.
You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible.
Go to
that
hell.
kind of money taints you.
I'm not corrupt.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm.
So they were corrupt.
Bill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners.
No way!
Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
And I'm the last to find out, right? That's kind of how they work together?
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready.
My God!
I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you.
Oh, you're gonna make me cry, Alfred!
I hope you can forgive me.
Oh, and I do! We're still family, Alfred. Oh my, I can't say I'm not ready or you let me down.
How can I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Right?
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
Oh my God, that's such, this is so good already, wow.
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne.
Joe Chill.
He was simply too well known. Too big.
It's interesting
There it was.
who the person is that kills
If my father
them.
was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think? You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail.
Yeah, we're gonna go back, aren't we?
But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
I think we're gonna like go do a flashback here. Oh, we're gonna look around. That's the I'm gonna look around face, yeah. Search the alley to remember the past. What I think is interesting is depending on which Batman story you look at least in terms of movies, like, it changes. Like, the person who killed his parents changes. Now, I think in the one in, like, 1989 with Jack Nicholson becomes the Joker. And Jack Nicholson, I think, is the one that killed the Waynes. So, and then sometimes it's a random person, now it's this Joe Chill guy, I don't know, it's interesting.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
Oh, God. Ask him why.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
So, is Joe Chill like the actual dude's name, or is that just like a generic name, like a John Doe type thing? Huh. Yeah, why, man? Like, again, especially if he knew who he was shooting, why would you shoot them? Because you could have gotten anything from the Waynes, right? I'm not going to talk to Alfred yet. Looks like graffiti. This is a really interesting intro, though. Oh my God. That was so...
He just wanted to protect us.
So good learning
He
about all
thought he
that.
was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I wanted to be like him.
I always wanted to be brave. Just like him.
Yeah, how did
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
What I don't get... Like, I kind of want to see the whole thing go down, honestly, because how did he get away? Is what I don't get. How did little Bruce get away? Because... From what we've been hearing, it goes boom, boom, the mom and the dad are dead, and then somehow Bruce gets away? I don't get that.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
Oh, wow.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Aww. A ruthless businessman loved his child and businesswoman. I don't really know what each of them did.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that?
Yeah,
There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Yeah, how did you get away?
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Yeah, come on. Do it for the story. Do it for the story. Ooh. Oh, I can move. I'm just like tripping out. Okay. What is going on here?
Stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business.
What?
He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. Tell Falcone he's making a mistake.
Whoa! Oh! Okay, so how does Bruce get away? I mean, maybe he was told to kill the parents. He didn't want to kill a kid. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, he dipped out so he could get away. Okay.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Oh my god, this is so good. Oh my gosh, that was an amazing intro. That was so good. That was better than the first freaking episode where we just beat people up. Oh my god. That was so deep. I love the story behind Batman, man. And again, what I think is so cool is how, like, this is its own story. Because that's the thing, like, Batman's told in a bunch of different ways. And it can vary every single way. I don't know if I don't know what the real canon is when it comes to this type of stuff. But I do know that this is kind of its own thing, which is
Getting
cool.
you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking.
That guy.
Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant.
Okay, I get it.
It's better not come back to bite us.
And I appreciate it.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier.
Shut up.
Last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay.
Shut up, Two-Face.
At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
Yeah!
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, did you not know?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
Sorry, Harvey, I was going to tell you.
Would tell me what?
Your friend here gave us a case that'll put Falcone away for life. A catalog of his entire criminal empire.
Is that a fact?
Oh yeah, you need those
the
votes.
reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
You try shooting me every time you see me. Shut up. Every time I'm
Falcone in
Batman.
the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more.
We didn't even touch him.
I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Batman's a hero.
Whoever he is behind the mask, Batman's a hero to me.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
No one knows? I thought Gordon knew. Maybe not.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
So we could have really messed him up and he'd really have a reason to be in the infirmary. But we did not, so I wonder how his dialogue is going to change episode 2. Because we could have like threw a spike through his gut, we could have torched his hand, we could have threw a spike in his back. We did like nothing to him. I don't even know why he's in here. Did he have a little like panic attack because like he was hanging over the freaking 50-story building?
Bruce Wayne?
Could have had a heart attack, I don't know. But physically we didn't do anything to him.
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
We need
Just
to talk.
like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Did you have something to do with his death?
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain.
I didn't do anything to you.
Can't think through it.
Shut up.
Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh? 40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss.
Excuse me?
It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever.
Shut up.
Of course, you'd never know the whole story.
Join the
How
dark
much
side,
of your
Anakin.
parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you.
I didn't do anything to you.
Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Whoa!
They're waiting for you in hell!
Whoa! Oh, she has the agent on her. You see her lips?
The bastard had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
We're gonna end this part here, guys. There's gonna be 3 parts total, and this is easily one of my favorite episodes ever by anything from Telltale. It was so good the whole time. I loved it. Next episode, we're gonna learn a lot more about Catwoman, and then we also get to go ahead and make some pretty important choices that affect the final episode. So, if you guys are excited, make sure you click a like, make sure you are subscribed, that way you can see more of the Batman stuff we do around here, more of the Telltale stuff we do around here. I'll also do variations of some of the major choices in this episode as well. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hello everyone, my name is Swingpoint, and welcome to Batman by Telltale Games. I am so excited to play this, for more reasons than I was even expecting. So, we're gonna get straight into it here because you guys know I love Telltale Games. I am also a fan of Batman, and I want to show you guys 2 things real quick before we get straight into it. The extras